the university.
Ignorant, we gon' bring that racket like it's Wimbledon. Discipline, but yet to find anyone equivalent. Ain't no podcast similar, now you won't find no synonyms. Be produced by Q Smith, sound like it's by Timberland. JBB in charge, EG set the bar. Be sipping water tree and Turk gon' lay the law. Jokes may go too far, but that's just who we are. Prolific, so gifted, words that have your soul lifted. So consistent, yet so different. Ain't nobody copy that lane. Carry that torch, heat up the game. Ain't nobody got that flame. Different, different. Man, this intro different. Man, this intro ignorant. God damn.
What's happening, ladies and gentlemen? You know what day it is? You know what time it is? Time for another edition, Ren and Snippy edition of the one and only D1 Ignant University podcast. It's your host with the most, he and toast. Whatever. You know what I mean? I'm too fly to finish that right now. It's your boy, Jay Brown. And we'd like to welcome you to the first annual, because we said it is, Ignant Awards. How y'all doing, ladies and gentlemen? So, we're going to introduce you before we get to the awards, and we're going to do a little banner, talk and show you how we do things. But in case you didn't know, I am the king of ignorance, and this is what we do. My brother from another mother who just came from the purge, Mr. JJ Jefferson, what's happening?
Well, howdy there, partners. It's good to be back. Fellas, I got to tell y'all, my arm is not fully healed. I took a beating at the purge, unfortunately. Some zombies got a hold of me, took a bite out of me. It was a brutal night. Your boy was just trying to do right. I was a backstage interviewer present, repping the DFPN, the No Gimmicks podcast, and things went south when the zombies got involved. I should have known better, but I took it. They bit me. But I'm here, guys. I'm healing. I'll be all right.
So needless to say, JJ would not survive the apocalypse. We kicking him out.
You know what? If there were more people backstage with me, I definitely would have tripped somebody. But they set me up. They put me in a corner with the zombies, one on each side, kind of outnumbered.
I don't want to hear that. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen.
Wait, hold on. I know something you do want to hear because Scully knows, but you don't.
I don't like. How y'all keep secrets from me? This is my show.
You should have been at the purge. But, ladies and gentlemen, for those of you tuning in and listening in to the D1 Ignant University podcast here on the DFPN, stay tuned because very soon the DFPN, that's right, the one and only DFPN has merch and it's coming very soon. All of our shows under the DFPN will have new merch that you can purchase and rock anywhere in a store in a town near you. So D1 Ignant University is going to be on the map. I can't wait to see those shirts, hats. I think we got some towels in the mix, but stay tuned. Link is coming soon.
Shirts, you say? It's almost like we had D1 Ignant University podcast shirts. You can catch us online, in person. If you see me in the street, wave me down and just ask because I'm just that good. Scully, introduce yourself to the people.
Yes, sir. You know I'm bad. I'm really bad. But yeah, it's your boy. It's the Cape of the Skull Cap here with you. Skullonomics, Skullington, Skull Jackson, all of that stuff. We are in here, and I also have come back from the purge. I now owe Demo Diamond a t-shirt. So I gotta get that. But it was cool. It was cool. It was great. My first ever independent show, not just in Texas, but ever. And so that was awesome. And now I'm here with y'all gentlemen. And when you say hats the merch will have hats included, is it cowboy hats with like D1 Ignant on them?
Boston
possibility later.
I was gonna say Boss Man has not shown me the mock-ups. I know he asked for logos. He's been hard at work with all the shows. Link is coming soon. So we'll know when the people know.
All I know is I want a cowboy hat. That's all.
You've been saying that for years. Actually,
no.
Actually, no. Matter of fact, when I come down in August or whenever I'm coming, I'm getting one when I'm down there.
I knew you would.
Because I've been holding out long enough. I'm getting one. Because I'm gonna have one ready for the
That whole statement was a pause-worthy statement.
Hey, you know what? I'm not worried about it. It comes from a good reason. But I gotta ask y'all before we really get into the nitty-gritty, till we get into our first awards. Hey y'all, how was the purge? How was it? How things go?
Well, Scully being the guest of honor, I'll let you go first.
Yeah, like I said, this was my first ever independent show. Ever. Like, I haven't been to one up here, never been to one, period. I'd been to one WWE show, but this is my first independent wrestling show. Had a blast. Seeing zombies beating up on a paraplegic demon was not on my bingo card coming into 2026, but that's what I got to see. You know? And
Well,
then
you're not gonna say that like you didn't just say that. Repitar, por favor.
That's the beauty of indies. I saw two zombies beating up on a paraplegic demon. Like you won't see that anywhere else. Like that, I saw that. I saw a bounty hunter. You know, I saw, what else did we see? A lot of good things in there. It was just beautiful. It was just beautiful to watch. You know, it was just wonderful. I saw a man get put through a table. A door, actually, not a table, a door. I saw a man get put through. Two men get put through doors. So, yeah, beautiful.
I mean, MPX. If there's one thing that's gonna happen at MPX, somebody getting put through a door.
Yep.
Absolutely. And yeah, man, the purge was a time. It was a time to be had. It was phenomenal. If you missed out on the purge, do yourself a favor. Go to Metroplex Wrestling socials, Facebook, Twitch, YouTube. You can see this show in full when the replay airs. Definitely want to do that. You'll see your boy in some backstage segments. So I got to live out a childhood dream of mine, being a fan, but also being able to do some backstage work. So that was pretty dope. Shout out to the brand new MPX Women's Champion, Vert Vixen, who is no longer in second place. She has claimed her throne at the top of the division, rightfully deserved. And I'm not going to do it on this show because this show is about negativity. But kudos to one Tom A. The aura was, to be had.
By the way, before you continue, while we're on the negative topic, only one title change. What is up with all of these people that did not come to pay? You telling me these youngins was stepping up to the Cure, couldn't get it done? You telling me that that old boy, I forgot his name, the one they fought the Hawaiian gentleman.
Oh, we talking about Travis Cuddy.
Cuddy couldn't get it done. Unfortunately.
So what you're saying?
Your boy couldn't beat Cavins.
So what happened?
Like there were just so many
that night.
I see what you did there. But speaking of the Cure, shout out to the Cure, the coalition undoing racism everywhere. Tatum Manning, Exodus Prime, they retained the MPX Tag Team Championship. For the culture. They are literally undoing racism everywhere. So shout out to those guys.
Hey, shout out to them. Shout out to everyone who participated, watched, enjoyed, and did everything purge like MPX, coming out with bigger things sooner rather than later. Stay tuned. But now it's time to get into what we came to get into. Welcome again to the first ever Ignant Award Show, where you can bet we will be giving out awards for all the wrong reasons because we said so, and nobody here can stop me. And they probably should, but I do not care because I'm a man.
Give a damn.
I don't give a damn. They don't give a fuck. You don't give a damn. You don't. Sorry, we had a moment. Anyway, we're gonna start off with our first award. We call it Donkey of the Quarter. Who fucked up this summer? Let's go down and talk to our nominees. Imagine there's award show music going on. first.
Hold on. Wait a minute. Give me a second. I think I got some sound. Hold on.
Is it? Yes, I love it. That's why he's
Aha.
Donkey of the Day of the quarter, nominee number 1, Mr. Brendan Sorsby. Screwed up. Brendan Sorsby, Texas Tech quarterback, kinda.
Former Texas Tech quarterback.
Former kinda Texas Tech quarterback Brendan Sorsby was indicted on many gambling charges. His appeal was denied by the NCAA. He tried to get into the supplemental draft, and they said, hell no.
And the Canadians said you ain't allowed here either.
How you get deported from Canada?
And you ain't even go in there.
You ain't even lead it. You sound like me. That's some shit Jamal would get into. How I get deported from a country I ain't never been to? Anyway, Brendan Sorsby, stop gambling. It ain't worth it. It's not like you were broke. You had NIL money. You were starting quarterback at Cincinnati. You had all the Skyline chili you could eat. Y'all know about Skyline chili, do you?
I do, actually. I've never had it, but I heard about it when Washington went to play Cincinnati. I'm like, oh, that's the thing.
There's a reason you haven't. I mean, there's a reason it's not a very popular thing. Anyway, moving on to contestant, candidate, nominee. That's what I'm
looking for. The second nominee. We're moving on to the
second nominee. We have Malik Beasley, NBA player, also kinda, for betting on himself. Y'all see, you see what I did there again?
Yes, I see what you did there again, and I see what he did too.
How? Why?
Honestly, it could be a whole bunch of people that could be put together as one nomination.
They could. And he was just the first one that popped up.
Yeah, I mean, him, Terry Rozier's goofy ass, like all of them. What is wrong with you? Imagine, look, if I may.
If you
walk with me real quick. So, you have just achieved your lifelong dream of playing in the National Basketball Association. You know, you are on the track to make millions. You know, maybe not tens of millions, but definitely $1 million. Nonetheless, more money than you've ever had before. So, naturally, the next best thing to do is to trade that in for thousands. You know, and get caught making thousands of dollars and trade in your $1 million salary for those thousands and just not be in the NBA anymore. How about that, guys? Let's do that. Sounds like a good plan to me.
It sounds like goofy, like they weren't already millionaires. You know what?
Ridiculous.
We talk about greed a lot on this show. And I'm just like, bro, Terry Rozier was not a scrub in this league. Terry Rozier has made at minimum $60 million in his career. Why are we putting all of that at risk for a couple thousand?
It just doesn't make fucking sense. I don't understand the reasoning, and I don't get it.
I there's nothing to get. It's just you're willing to do the dumbest shit, but no, it's not like you need the money.
And you're not making that much either. Like even the betting and whatever, like you're not getting a whole lot out of this. There's no positives to come out of this deal for you.
Because for one, it's not like you're not under an NBA contract or anything, and you play basketball. Your money's guaranteed. Like fully, you're gonna get it. If this was football, I somewhat understand. I don't really, but instead of 0%, you get 1%.
Even in football, I definitely wouldn't understand it in football because you're really risking it for you're not even making enough, or well, you're making enough, but like in football, it would make even less sense because your money's not guaranteed. So if you get caught, they don't have to pay you. At least Terry Rozier's still getting paid through his trial.
Exactly. He's still got health insurance, everything.
If George Pickens gets caught tomorrow, Jerry Jones can be like, "Well, I think that he's had a great time here in Dallas, but I don't think that he will be playing here next year. And I think that I will put my because he would still be stuttering, my check away. And it's been fun having George here. I hope to see him the best, but that boy's on his own." Like, yeah. What are we doing?
And he would do all that, and still Eric would be fat. So anyway, we're not here to talk about Eric and his obesity. Anyway, so let's go on to, again, I forgot the word.
Well, the winner, I guess, right? Or nominee, or the third nominee.
No, third nominee is the Tunisia coach fired after one game in the World Cup.
Tunisia, yep.
Tunisia, whatever. You know what I'm talking about. We don't need to know about his country name because he got fired for losing in the first game by losing 5-1.
5-1 in front of the host.
In front of the international.
In front of the world. The world host. Worldwide host.
The woes. The woes, if you will, because he had woes.
How do you get deported on your day off?
Deported on your day off.
Are we picking a winner?
Can we block somebody from the show?
Oh shoot!
Can somebody get blocked? And
you know, so ignorant, I can't even hear you.
And you built like a hoe. How about that? Hoe. For tough.
I can't hear nothing you saying. This
you can't hear me now? Hold on, we got you. We're gonna bring you back. Ladies and gentlemen, we're having some technical difficulties because Eric Gaines is a hoe. Can you hear me now, Mr. Scullington? How about now? It happens, folks. Technical difficulties, they ain't hurting nobody, but you might hear me go on a rant while we're waiting on everyone to come back. So let me just say a few things that I don't like my name is Chief Keef. Captain Scully, are you back with us?
I am back. I'm back. The ignorance was too much.
Damn, because I was about to. Damn, why does everyone want to come back before I go on my rant?
Because we want to hear the rant.
I was just gonna say, whoever this, who is this? This EC Guineas 2. I would like to say that his breath smells like hot swordfish in a Texas summer, and he is also built like the letterhead of a Ford F-150. Anyway, we're gonna go back because we have said that our last contestant. So you, me, and JJ, we will be voting on who is the donkey of the quarter. Scully, who is your vote going to be?
It would have to be, as easy as it would be to say Brendan Thorsby, it would have to be the Tunisia coach. Like 4 years of training in front of the international host, and you get dumped on your first day on the job. Well, not the first day, but your first big time audition on the job, and you are immediately put out of the World Cup, out of your misery in one game. You get deported on your day off. That's easily donkey of the quarter.
Is it?
I'm gonna piggyback on Scully here. As easy as it is to go Brendan Thorsby, being a Texas boy, you know everything down here is bigger in Texas. I think what happened to that coach is a little bit unfortunate. So yeah, donkey of the quarter goes to the Tunisia coach.
My vote doesn't matter because it's already 2-1. But I agree. Donkey of the quarter in front of the international host.
In front of the international host. Like,
get it together. Just
like y'all
like-
could have been Cabo Verde, who stunned it in front of the international host, who did what they had to do in front of the international host. Instead, y'all are Tunisia.
Instead. Now we're going to go on to our next category. It is called Unforgivable Ignorance. This is a category where there's nothing you can do to redeem yourself. You have been denied. You deserve to go to the gulag. You deserve to be stuck between Eric's fat flaps, and you deserve everything. For once, Eric said something smart. No international players anthem for them. They deserve nothing. So we're going to start off with the first nominee. Everyone's favorite gaming, music, media, Sony. Sony for taking away our physical gaming disc. JJ, you're the gamer. How do you feel?
I'm not gonna lie to you. Honestly, I'm not that mad. Considering the fact that I haven't bought a physical edition of a game since I got Dragon Ball Sparkling Zero, and that's saying a lot because how long ago was it since Sparkling Zero came out?
2 years, I think.
Yeah, about 2-3 years. But yeah, before that, I don't even remember the last hard copy of a game that I bought. So I'm not mad at it. It is unfortunate though. You hate to see it because there's some beautiful cover arts that are made for physical games. But I will say this. This might help revive the retro gaming store industry because think about it. We already know like the N64, the Genesis, the Wii, all those consoles, they're still popular to this day and people still go out to hunt them down and get them and have their hands on it. Can you imagine how it's going to be when people are like, oh my God, I got to go get a copy of Resident Evil 4 on the PlayStation before there is no more copies of Resident Evil 4. So, you know, I'm not mad at it. I like it. It's upsetting, but I'm not mad at it.
See, you don't like it because it's convenient, but I think the world has shown us convenience is not worth your rights. Because you know what I can guarantee is going to happen within the next 2 to 3 years? Sony is going to
say another international fucking virus.
Possibly. Who knows? I'm going to tell you in the next 2 to 3 years, Sony is going to say everything's digital anyway. How about we make them pay a subscription to use their PlayStation? I'm not talking about Game Pass. I'm not talking about online stores. I'm not even talking about microtransactions. In the next 2 to 3 years, Sony is just going to say, you know what? It costs $10 a month to play any game. Any game on top of the $80 to $100 that you're going to pay for the game to download because, hey, GTA, they're going to say GTA costs $80. We can make everything cost $80. You see how much money they made. Sony's just going to get to the point where they're going to charge you to play your station, to play your PlayStation. How do I know that?
You turn that bitch on. That's $10.
$10. And how do I know that? How do I not sound like a conspiracy person like Eric Bitches is? They already do it to our cars. If you buy a brand new car, guess what? For navigation, you got to pay per month. If you want Apple CarPlay, that's going to cost you $11 per month. I bought my Camry, my new one, Onyx. Do you know I have to download the Toyota app and pay $11 per month just to see the maps on my dashboard? Yeah.
See, this is why I'm trying to learn the signs.
I'm just saying, if Toyota will do it, Sony will absolutely do that shit.
And see, again, I'll be devil's advocate because I'm the gamer of the group. There's going to be some loyalists out there dedicated to Sony that's going to pay that subscription fee. I, for one, probably so, because I pay upfront $120, $130 for the year, and I get the PlayStation Plus catalog with all the games that I can stream or download, all the things. So, yeah, I'm not gonna do the month-to-month bullshit. Fuck that. If
Oh.
there is a subscription fee where it's like, hey, you can do it by the quarter, you can do it, annually, then yeah, I'll look into it. But if it's just gonna break my bank to do it monthly, yeah, fuck that. I'm good. My Wii is sitting in the closet. I'll go dust that bitch off and break out the Michael Jackson Experience.
And you gonna need to, because our next nominee is GTA 6 for only giving us a downloadable code. Because you know what, damn it, what you're not gonna do is make the whole world wait a decade and a half for a game. Extend it. Say your wait is gonna be longer. How many times did GTA get extended? 5
At
times.
least 7.
Lost count.
We all lost count. We gonna do all that, and all you gave me was a bunch of random numbers and letters. I don't even get a disc. I don't get any cover art. You just gonna put that bitch as a PDF on Twitter, and you think I'm gonna just screenshot it?
By the time that John come out, I don't even really play games like that anymore. Like there was a time I was been waiting for it. Now I just don't be playing games for real. My PS5 sitting in here collecting dust.
We gonna move on because JJ already said his piece, and he the reason that they do dumb shit. And next, the most dangerous of all of our nominees, whoever gave LaMelo Ball his driver's license. You, sir, are a bitch, and you do not deserve to walk this earth. Do you not know that you turned Fast and Furious and Batman in Rise of the Dark Knight into one thing, into Charlotte? The citizens of Charlotte.
You hear his car coming, and you just hear da, 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 like just coming down the road. It's like, oh, get the hell out the way. But it's gone out of Charlotte now. It's no longer Charlotte's problem. Now it's the streets of Minnesota.
Now it's the streets of Minnesota. And I saw his Cybertruck that he decked out. First of all, I'm gonna tell you, I've said it once, I'll say it again. Nothing ruins your day instantly
like seeing the Cybertruck.
Just seeing a damn Cybertruck.
You should know just off the bat that he's a terrible driver with driving them that death trap.
And then LaMelo with snow tires is a horrible combination.
Oh my Lord Jesus!
Yeah, he's gonna drive. It's a real life Batmobile. A real life Who let? Can anyone in the comments give me a legit reason to not be afraid of LaMelo Ball's driving? Anybody?
Well, if you just tell him, oh no, actually no, that's a different person. Never mind. You should be afraid. It actually no. You know there's a silver lining here. Silver lining here, if you will. You know what it is?
Please explain.
He is not on the Georgia football team.
He is not. He is not. He is not a Bulldog.
The bar is so far in hell, but he is not. He is not on the Georgia football team. So you know that nobody will die. They might be injured, but they won't die.
I have a joke, and it's in bad taste, but I'm gonna do it because fuck it, we ball. They cancel me. It would be the first time. I guess you could say LaMelo's driver's license, it doesn't have a leg to stand on.
I don't get it.
His dad. He ain't got no leg, Lieutenant Dad.
Wait, for real? LeVar don't have a leg?
LeVar ain't got no leg.
Wait, what was this? Did I miss something?
You missed it. Yeah, LeVar, he got his leg amputated.
When?
A couple months ago. Before his wife left him.
Oh, see, I didn't see that. Oh, man, I must have sidestepped that one. Oops.
Well, you know who didn't sidestep it?
You know what? Before we go to hell, let's pick the winner because clearly this is about to, we're stepping into dangerous. We are going waters. So you got me doing it. Shit.
So the winner, Scully, pick your winner. Who do you think deserves the Unforgivable Ignant Award?
Sony, bro. Like, fuck Sony. Fuck their people. Fuck all of everything related to Sony. That's all I got to say, man.
As a friend, record label, and a whole motherfucking crew.
And if you down with Sony, then fuck you too, except for JJ. JJ's cool. Everybody else. Everybody else.
JJ, your vote, please.
Oh man, it's tough. I don't think I have a leg in this competition, but
Stop it.
I'm gonna go with Lonzo Ball on this one.
Oh man, I should have known you were gonna pick him with the leg.
Not Lonzo, LaMelo.
LaMelo, Lonzo, LiAngelo, LeVar, they all the same.
Right.
They all light skinned. For once, my vote matters. For once, my vote matters. And I'm here to say, because I do not live in Minnesota, the answer is Sony. Fuck Sony. You're playing with a dangerous game, and only people like JJ are going to let it happen. I will not. You see what we did with college football? We ain't let it slide, and we made them change it. We can do this. We can say the same thing to Sony.
If only you niggas would go hard for the issues that matter.
Exactly.
Hey,
exactly.
look,
Niggas would bully politicians like y'all bully Sony.
We bully politicians. We need to bully politicians like we did to get Sonic redesigned for the movie.
Exactly. Y'all delayed a movie and Shrek, by the way, too. Y'all delayed a movie a whole year because y'all spoke loud enough. If y'all could do that with some shit that actually matters, we could get someplace. But at least we see the blueprint that it does work.
Yes. Like we need to bully Eric into getting on a treadmill. Anyway, next. Thank you, everybody. Our next award is the J. Brown Flush It Down Award. Yeah, I did there because what color
it did there?
See what color it is when you flush it?
Yes.
This is people who are specifically on Jamal's shit list because I don't like y'all. Because you did something to me personally, and even if you didn't, you still did. Next, our first nominee is
probably Eric at this point.
It should be, but we gonna get there.
I really thought Demo Diamond was gonna make the cut, but go ahead.
Hold on, let him. He might. We don't know yet.
Irrelevant shiny rocks are not relevant in this. Anyway, number one, the NFL. You're on the shit list because you even allowed the possibility of Myles Garrett and Aaron Donald playing on the same field together. You allowed the thought to creep into people's minds. Now, I don't think it'll happen, and I pray to baby Jesus it does not. But the fact that it's not 100% a no is scary enough, and you should not let that happen.
It was bad enough that y'all let Myles Garrett onto the Los Angeles Rams to begin with. It was bad enough. And now, even though like I'm with you, I think all this is for show because the NFL knows how to keep people interested. All this shit is a show. Aaron Donald ain't coming back. I'm telling myself that every night before I go to sleep. Now, because you know. But that being said, like, pull a Adam Stern or Adam. I mean, what's the man's name? David Stern. Pull a David Stern. Just shut this shit down immediately.
No,
drug test this man.
And mainly for you two, JJ, you sitting over there looking unbothered. Allow me to remind you, both of your teams are in the NFC. Both of your teams are in the NFC. And
I mean, my team ain't going to the Super Bowl this year. I already knew that before this happened.
That's not the problem. That's not the point. I ain't got to deal with it until the Super Bowl. AFC, baby. Not my issue. Next, on Jay Brown's shit list, we have another whole organization in the San Antonio Spurs because you gave away the NBA Finals. I've never seen a single team give up so many double-digit leads every game they played, other than Game 5, because they did just simply get their ass beat. JJ, you got a preacher sound effect on there? You got like a church organ?
I don't know about a church organ, but I can call my cousin Cedric real quick.
I might already have to deal with your cousin this weekend.
That's gonna be you, not me.
Wait, you get married?
No, his family got a family reunion.
More like game night, but who's keeping track?
No, I was just saying. I mean, he went off the DreamCon. I thought maybe, I don't know. Anyway,
look, we can't be. I can't bring my girl around Cedric JJ cousin, because then I'm instantly gonna become a father, because I'm convinced that when Cedric is around, you pull out game, this goes down 50%.
If you would just do like Quavo and wrap it up, then.
So basically, what I'm hearing on air, you finally agree with me. It wasn't my fault. It was his. Thank you. Nope. You said it. You said it. You already said it.
Say it. You did say it. You said it loud and clear.
I just want on my show. This is what we're doing. I want y'all to know this sequence of events happened. The first time JJ called me, hey, I'm gonna be a dad. I'm excited. I'm with him. Like, yeah, this is how we do it. Yo, pull out game is trash, but yeah, this is how we do it. Less than 1 year later, I get that same call, bro. She's pregnant again. I'm like, give me the phone. Put Des on the phone right now. Put Des on the phone.
Throw on the damn phone.
Des is on the phone. Hey, what's up? Tell him get off you. Get him off you. It hasn't even been a year. Has not even been a year.
Like, let the postpartum breathe.
Let that woman breathe.
Part of it was the postpartum's fault, but hey, both of y'all as witnesses, y'all got some dope ass nieces. So
we do. Shout out my little homies.
I just want to know why they didn't rob you. Like they robbed. They went into
I got jumped. I told you I got jumped. That's worse than getting robbed.
I don't know. At least you get to keep shit when you get jumped.
Yeah, that's true. Anyway, who was the next nominee? Who's the next nominee?
Our next nominee is Kawhi Leonard for his Ponzi pyramid schemes. That is preventing him from getting traded to the Toronto Raptors again. Kawhi Leonard, Uncle Dennis. Damn.
Uncle Dennis is in a league by himself, literally and figuratively. Like, this man is Kawhi, and all of that for the Clippers.
For the Clippers, Donald Sterling
to go back to Toronto, bro. Like, or well, he can't even go to Toronto because they're still investigating.
Or you want? Can I just go to Toronto and work out with my new team and leave the country? I think the fuck not.
It's like that Tyler the Creator nigga. No. It's like, no, you can't go. Where do you think you're going?
And let's go on to our final nominee and my personal favorite. The final nominee may be the worst one. I'm gonna let the community decide, and we're gonna take a vote on it. The final nominee is JJ for being a hoe ass nigga. Any getting the votes? Any votes? We'll start with you, Scully.
Well, see, JJ was very nice to me, so I can't do that. What I will say is,
I'll pay you $5.
Make it 15. No, I'm playing. No. I'm joking. This is the NFL. The NFL, bro, you greedy ass niggas. You niggas here. I'm gonna look. NFL, I'm looking at you. NFL, no. Don't look away, NFL. Look away. Right here. Stop this right now. Stop it right now.
That's all I got. Like a child. Stop it.
It's like, no, you should not allow it. The Rams are good enough on their own. They can get to the Super Bowl on their own. Stop this right now. Stop it.
JJ,
stop it right now.
Your vote?
Well, if this was any other awards show, I would definitely vote for myself, because why wouldn't I? But fuck you. My vote, as much as I want to agree with Scully and I want to say the NFL, I'm going to go with the San Antonio Spurs for this one. Spurs organization, please come to the front of the room. You had it all right there in the palm of your hands, and then you blew it.
And y'all got some big ass.
You forgot to firmly grasp it and bring home a chip. You blew it. You blew it.
We woo. That's all I heard in game.
You know what's worse? What's worse about this for the Spurs, now that I think about it, because I've had time to reflect, not only did the Knicks almost lose their city of New York, but also this gave Dallas Maverick fans more ammunition in the chamber for why they hate the San Antonio Spurs. The backlash and the diss to the Spurs has been ridiculous, and it's still ongoing. So it just shows Dallas and San Antonio really don't like each other as a city, as a sports club.
As a whole,
they don't like each other.
Record label and as a motherfucking crew.
So I guess it's time for me to be the tiebreaker.
No, you don't get one.
Did you just shoot me?
Oh, my bad. The finger slipped. I hit the wrong button. Sorry.
Hey, yo.
It be your own people.
Oh, some Looney Tunes shit. No.
Bow. Rabbit season. Fire.
Duck season.
Rabbit.
Oh.
So because you'll get a vote because damn it, I do the thing. I will actually agree with JJ, but with the San Antonio Spurs, I'll let everyone know the biggest threat to the city of New York is New Yorkers. They are an Avenger level threat. And you know what? San Antonio, you gave them more ammo to be annoying New Yorkers. New Yorkers are already the most annoying people on the planet, and you just gave them more ammo. Thanks for nothing.
At least Trae Young is not the number one villain in New York anymore.
At least it's not. But now we're going to move over to our final category. We're going to do something positive for once. Because, you know, we don't always, we do. We don't 100, we mostly.
99.9% of the time. We are negative.
But this is that 0.01. We're going to do something positive. So, thank you, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to have this category called Positive Motion. We're going to start off with one of the most positive podcasting figures out in the world, Mr. Jeff Teague, for just being Forrest Gump and there for every historical event possible.
I mean, every single one. I mean, every time you think that he's been in all of them, and then he's like, yeah, you know, and I'm sitting there, you know, when LeBron scored, you know, when he was 100, you know, I was sitting on the back of that bench because I really didn't care. But like, you know, this nigga here, and then he hit the.
First of all, you're not even going back far enough. I say, back in the 4th grade, JJ was there. Me and JJ performed our character counts video on stage at our elementary school. You know, we all had different parts doing a character counts video. JJ was there. He remembered. Jeff Teague was in the back. I can't explain how. I don't know why, but I know Jeff Teague was there. I've seen old pictures of it, and my dad showed me, and I was like, Dad, is that Jeff Teague in a corner by the cafeteria? He was like, that is Jeff Teague. So I can't explain it, but he was there. JJ,
he's just nodding along. Yes.
Can you confirm?
Dog, I'm not even gonna lie to you. When you said 4th grade, the PTSD kicked in because all I could hear is that piano in the background and Miss Thompson, Jefferson, Brown. Oh, we on the motherfucking recorder, dog. Like,
if you never played the recorder,
I played the recorder so well. I got every color belt except for the last one, and the only reason I didn't is because we ran out of school year.
Color belt? Were you niggas doing karate with the recorder?
Yes, we were.
Honestly, I don't know why I asked that question because I knew the answer.
It's like, what else did you think? No, but we every time so we had a music book full of music songs. Every time we played one, we got a belt color, like a color belt. So I played every song except for the last one, and the only reason I didn't play it, like I said, is because there wasn't enough days in the school year. So I didn't play the last one, but I got every color except for the last one.
Every time somebody would mess up while we were playing the recorder, our music teacher, Miss Thompson, I don't even know if Miss Thompson's still alive or not, whatever, she would physically bang on the piano and yell at somebody.
and the craziest thing is it's always like 20, 30 of us just sitting up there playing, but she magically somehow knew the one person who was off key for whatever reason. And I'm like, really, bitch? Really?
How? First of all, these are plastic recorders. These things are worth like $10. None of them sound good.
Oh man, is she gonna see?
I'm gonna get a random Facebook message. I saw your show. I'm like, first of all, how do you know that's
y'all gonna be entering heaven in this?
she gonna be sitting there? No, she gonna be sitting there behind her piano. Just me and JJ just gonna look at each other. I ain't walking past it. You walk past it.
Oh man, no, Jamal. The random Facebook message you're gonna get is gonna come from Ms. Gates. That's who's gonna send you the random message.
First of all, Miss Gates don't have to send me a message. I can hear her yelling from downwards from here.
Well, this whole podcast is shut down. Silence.
Why, Miss Gates? You don't even know how to work Facebook. How you? But Scully, you would love Miss Gates because
I know I would too.
She's a Redskins fan, believe it or not.
Yeah, it was a lot of them in the South, like before like the Panthers, for example, before they were a team. A lot of like Carolina fans, for example, were Redskins. That's how like Dale Earnhardt became a Redskins fan, is because like they didn't have a team.
The difference between there and here is this is cowboy country, and to be a fan of one of their arch rivals, you know, that's a big deal around here.
That's a big deal around here, yeah.
And we're gonna go on to our second nominee of positive motion, maybe one of the greatest human beings to ever bless the planet.
Yeah.
Jameis Winston just being Jameis Winston.
He's just amazing.
I just love seeing him with all the World Cup coverage. Row. Imagine.
He is funny. He's a funny dude, bro.
And he's genuine. He's just being Jameis.
Exactly.
I couldn't think of a third nominee, so we just
hold on. Let me think of somebody. Capo Verde.
That is some positive motion. And they ended up losing to Argentina, right?
Yeah, but it was the greatest World Cup game I've ever seen. That game was incredible.
Amazing.
That game, because it was like, and this is the reason I mentioned Capo, because they say they're called Capo Verde because people call them Capo Verde, and it's like supposed to be Capo Verde. Anyway, they first of all, African nation, so that's a big plus anyway. But that Argentina game was incredible because it's like I thought they went down 1-0. I'm like, oh, this is a great, fun story, but whatever. Then they tied it, and I'm like, oh, okay, cool. Then Argentina scores again, and it's like, yeah, it had to end at some point. Then these niggas hit the greatest corner goal I've ever seen. This man runs into the stands, hugs his woman in front of the world.
In front of the hoes.
This was the most incredible game. And then when Argentina did lose, you thought maybe they might tie again. Like, they had me on the edge. Thank you on behalf of the world is the greatest closeout to a broadcast I think I've ever heard. Like, everything about that game was perfect. It's the best game to this day so far. It is the best round of 32 game of this entire tournament right now.
I agree.
Or best knockout game. Yeah.
I agree. All of it was beautiful.
It was beautiful.
Loved it. So It's time to take the vote, y'all. Scully, I think I already know where your vote is going, so I don't have to ask you. And JJ, where are you going to put your hand?
Man, when it was just two nominees, you had me at Jameis Winston in the first half. But then shout out to Scully for the honorable mention. I'm going with Cape Verde.
My vote doesn't matter, but I agree. I think that's the correct way to go. Positive.
Everybody can throw up a W and eat it with them.
Yeah, Cape Verde, man.
And I'm sure Jameis would also vote for them.
He would also vote for them, yeah.
He's just that kind of guy. So, we have come to the end of the award show. We still got more Ignants to come at you. So, we're gonna end the show on the lighter side. I told you we like to be positive. I told the fellas we just gonna be positive. We gonna think of some quotes that are inspirational, funny, or whatever else you can think of. Scully, you said you had one. Would you like to tell the folks?
Yeah, in a second. Hold on.
In a second.
I had to. It's positive quotes. I'm so used to negative ones.
We're trying to upgrade ourselves for that 99.9. We're trying to make it 99.98.
I feel you.
JJ, you got anything while Scully is mulling it over?
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and start with the lighter subject before we get into the heavier ones. Everybody probably knows this one. It's universal, and if you haven't heard it, you must be living under a rock. An apple a day keeps the doctor away.
You know what? Hit the sound effect so it looks cool.
You gotta find it.
Allow me to quote one of the greatest characters of all time. In fiction, nonfiction, I don't care what you watch. When push comes to shove, you gotta do what you love, even if it's not a good idea. Futurama, Hermes Conrad.
Mm-hmm.
Shut up, baby. I know it.
Let me see. Oh man, it was on my brain.
Scully ain't do his homework.
No, it's not even that.
You're killing me, Smalls. That's one.
That is one. Oh.
I had it and he lost. I'm not mad. It's just you had one job.
You had one job.
JJ, you're a parent. You're a parent. What's something you say to your girls every day?
It's funny that we're on this topic because I always told myself I would never be that parent, but then I found myself being that parent. If y'all don't get y'all's ass, and then you finish the sentence however you need to.
Any threat, followed by any threat.
But then the other one that catches my attention the most, you don't stop that crying, I'll give you something to cry about.
Boy, if you not a black parent, I don't know.
Exactly. A black parent from Texas in specific. I have my quote. I remember what it was. All right. It's from the Avengers. I'm still something incredible. But take off the suit and what are you? Genius, philanthropic, playboy, masterpiece. I mean, it's like, yo.
And Cap shut the fuck up after that.
Oh, and then one more. It was a long one, but Magneto in X-97 when this man said he's got these people up in the space. Bigots. Ingrate. You people don't make me. Oh, and one more. See, they're coming now. They're flowing now.
Oh,
okay.
now
I'm making up for lost time.
In the flow.
The greatest supervillain of all time is Azula from Avatar. This woman told this man, this woman told this soldier, do the tides command this ship? No, Your Highness. And if I were to throw you overboard, would the tides think twice about ripping you up to pieces? No. Well, then you should make up your mind between the tides who've already made up their mind about killing you and me who's still mulling it over. What? Who the fuck wrote that?
That's so far.
Who the fuck wrote that? And where can I shake your hand?
I don't know if I can top that one.
There's never going to be a quote in the history of villains that will top that. Except for maybe Apocalypse. He's been tripping. I don't know if y'all saw the last episode of X-97. Apocalypse was cooking. But there is very few supervillains that can match a line that cold.
we got to end the show there. We're ending the show there. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for tuning in to the one and only D1 Ignant University podcast. We look forward to coming to you semi-live whenever the hell we feel like it. Make sure you stay tuned for all of the shows on the DFPN because we part of that and we support our fam. We got merch coming soon. You see it. I ain't lying to you. It's coming and we got multiple different colors, baby.
Yes. I will be back, Lone Star State, very soon. And we're going to be cutting up when I get down there. And yes, I'm ready.
JJ, your final thoughts.
All I can say is just piggybacking on what JB said. Stay tuned. D1 Ignant University podcast has merch. The DFPN as a whole, our network has merch. If you like what you see, you like what you're hearing, stay tuned, subscribe, like, share all the things to the Dat Feeling Podcast Network, DFPN. There's literally a show for everybody. D1 Ignant, No Gimmicks Podcast, brand new, just started, I believe, earlier this week or last week. Rebel Empire, a Star Wars podcast. So stay tuned. The DFPN is cooking. Speaking of DFPN, you can catch me and Boss Man, No Gimmicks Podcast, this Thursday, Dragon Slayer Pro Wrestling. The end of this month, Baracho Pro Wrestling. And then next month, Hot Pro Wrestling down in Texas. So, guns out.
Oh, ladies and gentlemen, you heard what the two people said. Like I love to say at the end of every episode, keep learning, keep living, keep loving. We're going to stay ignorant and we got more for you. JJ, hit the button.